So good evening to all. So this is hour number 25. So the unit is circuit analysis and network theorems. So the topics today discusses Thevenin's theorem. The COs covering are apply network theorem for computing electrical parameters and demonstrate in hardware. So which we already know we are doing Thevenin's experiment in lab. So here we only discuss about the theoretical part. So what is Thevenin's theorem? Suppose the current is flowing in the resistor RL. So the two terminals are A and B. So the property of the network is it is linear and bilateral network. Then this is given by the current is given by I is equal to V by R. So that current is VOC divided by this RI. So RI is nothing but is the internal resistance of the network viewed from the AB. Okay, so this is only applicable when we are all deactivating the independent sources. The limitation of the theorem is it cannot applicable for non-linear impedances. You know what is non-linear? The diode, voltage, transistor. So those things are called non-linear devices. They are exhibiting the non-linear impedance. So second limitation is we can't calculate the power consumed internally. So power consumed internally means the drop across the internal resistance in the circuit. And also we not able to calculate the efficiency of the circuit. So Thevenin's theorem. What is Thevenin's theorem? So we are considering one circuit. So the circuit consists of two loops. So R1, R2, R3, RL. So our aim is we need to find the current across this RL. So first step is we need to remove the RL. So we need to look back to the voltage. What is this voltage? So this is V naught. First step we need to find the V naught. We are applying current division rule. What is current division rule? Total current divided by sum of the current into same resistance. So this voltage is available here. This V naught is same as the drop across R3. So that is the V Thevenin. Third step is we need to find the internal resistance. So for this, we need to remove the battery and make short circuit. Here the battery is available. We simply do the short circuit. Then we are looking back from the circuit. So R plus R1 are in series and it is parallel with R3 again in series with R2. So we can calculate the R2. Finally, we are getting two parameters. What are the two parameters? V Thevenin, R Thevenin, R. So you can easily calculate the IL because these two are in series and we divided V Thevenin with the series, we then easily get the current. So that current only I Thevenin. So there are many procedures available to calculate the R Thevenin. So first one for independent sources. So independent source means they are not controlled by any current or voltage. So they are independent sources. Dependent sources you already know they are controlled by some other current sources. Four type of dependent sources are available. Current control current source, current control voltage control current source, voltage control voltage source. So we are considering independent sources means we just replace with internal resistance. For dependent sources, we first what we are doing is so we need to short the load terminals and find the short current. That is first step. Second one is we need remove the load resistance and it become open circuit and we calculate the open circuit resistance. Then we can calculate the IDC. So IDC VDC divided by IDC. So this is one procedure. Another procedure is open circuit divided by short circuit current. So next one Thevenin's theorem procedure. So first step is we need to calculate the open circuit voltage. Then we need to identify the deactivation of sources. What is deactivation of sources? So nothing but independent sources are replaced by their internal resistance. So that process is called deactivation of sources. Third step, we calculate the R Thevenin. So by using V Thevenin and R Thevenin, we can easily calculate the RS. So only three steps are there. So first we consider one problem using Thevenin's theorem, find the current through 15 ohm resistor in the given circuit. So our aim is we need to find the 15 ohm resistor current. Okay. So for this first step, we remove the 15 ohm resistor, then 10 ohm and 20 ohm are in connected in series because it become open circuit. We are applying voltage division rule. So total voltage divided by sum of the voltage into same resistance. So I'm getting 200 by 3 volts. So this is V Thevenin. Next step, we need to calculate the R Thevenin. So for R Thevenin, we need to short the 100 volts. Then 10 ohm and 20 ohm are in parallel. So 10 ohm and 20 ohm are in parallel means we are calculating this. Then I'm getting R Thevenin as 20 divided by 3. So 20 divided by 3, 200 by 3, my resistance is 15 ohm. So these three are connected in series. So I can easily calculate 3.07. You can verify using any conventional method. You can use mesh analysis or you can simply go for current division rule or voltage division rule. So the next problem is find the current through 2 ohm resistor using Thevenin's theorem. Here 2 ohm is there. So our first step is to find the V naught. How we find the V naught or V Thevenin? We need to find the potential difference between these 2 points. So that is the first step. Second step, we need to short and find the R Thevenin. So I make the open circuit. I need to find VBD. VBD is nothing but VCD minus VAB. VCD minus VAB because they are connected in parallel. Okay. So, but when you are making the open circuit, they become series. So after the class, you may go through this PPT, you get some idea. So now, some of you may confuse with series and parallel, but actually, before they are connected with resistance, then they are connected in parallel, but now they are connected in series. So that's why we are applying voltage division rule. So here I am applying voltage division rule. So total voltage 6 volts divided by 6 plus 6 divided by 10 minus 6 into 4 divided by 6 plus 4. So I'm getting 1.2 volts. Next step, I need to calculate the R Thevenin. So when we are shorted, then it always chooses this path. Then I redraw this circuit like this. So once I redraw this, I need to find this total resistance. So the total resistance means these two are connected in series. These two are connected in series. So 10 ohm, 10 ohm. So 10 ohm, 10 ohm are connected in series. How this 10 ohm come? So 4 is parallel with 6. Again 4 is parallel with 6. So separately they are in parallel and they are connected in series. So I'm getting R Thevenin as 4.84 ohm. So 4.84 ohm I know, 1.2 volt ohm. 2 ohm is given in the problem. So I can easily calculate the current is 0.176 ampere. So next problem, again they are the same problem. The arrangement is different. Again 15 ohm. Then these two are connected in series. Then I need to find the drop, the same as the previous problem. So for this, VAB means VXB minus XA. I'm getting the negative voltage. Then we are taking the B as a respective to A. So that's why we are taking positive. Why we are taking positive? Because the current direction assumption is done by us. So that's why we are taking as a positive value. Again here, this 10, 12 are in parallel, 5 and 16 are in parallel, but these combinations are connected in series with A and B. So again, I am saying, so you find some difficulty in series and parallel. Later you go through the circuit, you can get the idea. So I can easily calculate the same thing. Then I'm getting the current as 18.1.